I hope you're good with that. I'm gonna ask you please to mute your microphone. And if you have any question, go ahead and ask me. Okay. We have some people that were last year there, like Jason. He has his son Wesley playing with the 7v7 team. And I will ask him about his experience, and he can tell you, and you can ask him whatever. We also have like more people there that have been there before. Like, for example, Carly has her husband and her son playing with us, Jacob, last year. And we're gonna ask them to talk about the experience. But before we do that, I'm gonna introduce myself. This is Coach Mateo. I am Fernando Mateo. I am from Spain. I've been living in the United States for 10, 11 years. And I moved here first as a teacher, but I coach, make the state champ 3 times, coach a school and high school. And I stopped teaching because I love coaching, is my passion. And now I'm lucky that I can be 24/7 focused on this stuff. Then I coach some people that is here in this meeting now. I work for a team. I coach for a team called CTSC. Maybe you know this team. And we ran a company called PSI that is in charge of doing things like, for example, bringing the Betis camps to Jacksonville or other places in the United States. We have it in Denver or Utah or Kansas or Florida, and we do different things. We do our own camps, and one time doing our own camp, and some people tell like, hey, why don't we go to Spain to the MIC and say, let's go. And then this project started with a group of friends that want to do it to a tournament called MIC that is famous for many things. Then is an old tournament, and it's a tournament that is on April in Spain during the spring break in Spain, and is famous for different things. One of the things is for the players that play before. Then if you see here, you can see like a lot of players that play like previously there, like Messi, Neymar, Carvajal. You can tell here. Then this guy was playing there like 2 years ago. Maybe you know him. And okay, then is one thing that happened in Spain is like the players are not allowed to, like, they don't play like Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. They don't play against each other during the season. They play local during the season, and they look for great tournaments to play against each other. Then this is an opportunity for players and for teams to check how good their kids are. Then they go there and challenge each other. Then you can see some, maybe you know some people there, do you? Kurbasi was playing, like, see, he played in the 23rd, and the 22nd, and the 19th. Then we were there when he was playing with in the tournament. Maybe you know some guys here. And other teams that are confirmed for this year, instead of players, let me see. Those are coming. Okay, I can tell you what teams are, where in every single division, but those are teams that are like have been playing there, will be playing there. Then there are some academies from United States. There are many like academies, like PSG academies out of here from Colombia, whatever, not from France. And there are a lot of top players, top teams like Arsenal, Barcelona, PSV, or a lot. Liverpool, Mallorca, a lot. Okay, then Atletico Madrid. Then what is the idea? The idea is go there and enjoy and experience. Have a wonderful tournament and play with really, really good teams and really good players, and share the experience that include soccer 24/7 with other players. Then And what we do is like we get players that we know from previous experience and they want to do it again and they want to be back. And we complete with some other new players and some local players. Like, for example, right now, our idea this year is like making a 2013, like take 2 teams right now, okay? And make it with a small roster because we want everybody to play a lot and have a good experience and make everybody enjoy the experience. Then the challenge of this is that we are not a team. We are a group of people that we're gonna really met in person in Spain and have like 3-4 days before the tournament to build a team. Then what we try to do is have a great experience before the tournament to know each other, create links, organize as a team, understanding the field as much as better. And you can see how the teams grow during the tournament super fast. Then in order to make a great experience for the kids, we're gonna do like a lot of things. Like we're gonna enjoy all the time, the 9 days or the 10 days there. Then we will have a practice with Espanyol at their facilities. We will practice with Girona at their facilities. We will have like practice by ourselves. We will have a scrimmage. We will have like other things like tours or a couple of things to have time together, enjoy Spain, enjoy the culture too, and make a team as fast as possible. Then this tournament doesn't have like gold, silver, copper, or bronze or whatever like other tournaments. They put all the teams in the same level, and they create four groups. The first group is with top teams. The second group is with traveling teams. The third group is with local teams, and the fourth group is with other teams. Not a lot of teams, not all the teams have spots there. They keep like for traveling teams, maybe they keep for every single age, like 6 or 4 American teams, or 2 from Australia, or 2 from England, or whatever. They don't let everybody register. Then they try to make a team that takes people all around the world. Okay, then once they have these 4 groups, in March, we will have on TV a drawing that is super nice. It's like the championship drawing, the Champions League drawing, and they pick out one team from here, one team from here, one team from here, and one team from here. Then you can be more lucky and play with Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona, whoever, or you can play with a team that is not that known, but is also high level. Then last year we played with Newcastle with the 2011s, 2010s. And 2 years ago, we played with Alianza Pereira from Colombia. Last year, we played with Liverpool from England. Then you play with some are more famous than others and more challenging than others. Then this is when we start the tournament, we had this like red robin, that we all play against each other. And after that, if you finish first or second, you keep playing with the winners. And if you finish 3rd or 4th, you keep playing with 3rds and 4ths. And after that is a knockout game. You win, you keep playing. You lose, you're done. Okay? Then what can happen? Like, for example, Jason's team last year, they play the Red Robin. They later play with the Mexican team. They beat them. And later, then they play with Barcelona. Playing with Barcelona was a great experience that I will show you soon, but it was a challenging experience. Then we got, what is the expression? We got cooked, Jason?
Yeah, we got smoked.
Because we got a smoke, but it was awesome. It was great. Like,
yeah, it was.
Many people was there and watching other people play that good. And it was a great opportunity. It was a good experience. Then after that, is whatever, as much as you win, as much as you play. And if you're done, last year, for example, one of the teams that lost early, then they play a scrimmage with a Japanese team. Then 2 years ago, we played with on the beach with a team like the Tottenham Hotspur. We organized a scrimmage with them on the beach. Then we try to keep playing and have a great time no matter when the tournament is done. Then what we do is like all the players travel with a companion Can be one or can be more, whatever. And because it's a great experience to live with your kids, and because we don't know the kids, then it's different. And if I would be the coach and I know all the kids and I take the kids, I know who I'm taking and everything. But now it's a different situation. Then you're taking your kid, you don't know me, then you go, you enjoy the experience with us, you share everything with us, and you travel with us, you get the bus, the tickets to the games, whatever, and we live the experience together. Okay. Then if you go through the website, but you have seen the website, I'm going to share with you a couple of things on the chat, but you can see like the idea is like traveling or get your flight. If you're coming from United States on the 12th, get Barcelona the 13th, then someone will be there waiting for you. And we will stay this morning in Barcelona. We will visit the city a little bit. We will be a little bit tired. Then we will go to the hotel in Lloret that night to do the check-in and stay there for most of the tournament. Then once we go to the hotel, the day after, we are back to Barcelona. It's like 1 hour. And we enjoy a training with Espanyol at their facilities. We do the tour of the stadium. We go in a tour for Barcelona. This day we will have a training in the morning to kill the jet lag and to start having fun each other and knowing each other. And this day is this night is the lunch is not included, it's self-provided. Why is self-provided? Because we want you to decide where to go sometimes. Like if say like, Mateo, I miss eating a hamburger, or Mateo, I wanna try some paella or try something local, whatever. Then there are 2 days, these 2 days that the lunch are not included, okay? Just for you to investigate, okay? Then after that, the next day we have like one game, one scrimmage. We go to do Girona training with them. We visit the city a little bit, and we start the tournament on Wednesday. Then we are not sure about the schedule yet, but what happened last year was that we have a game in the evening, and after that we focus on the tournament, like one game on day 5, 2 days on day 6, for sure 1 day on day 7, and after that we keep playing and keep playing. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Then the good things, we're gonna stay in Lloret in a good hotel. This hotel is, hold on, let me go to the hotel. Then the hotel is the hotel that we stayed last year. Is really good. It's good food, really good food. It's close to the beach, and the good thing is it's such a huge tournament. Not all the categories play in the same spot. Then some play in one area, or they play in other area, or they play in other area. Then we will have a bus to move from there, from the hotel to the games and back, and but that will be our headquarters. Okay. And depending on how things go, like if we imagine that my team is done, we lost, but they are the team that is playing against another top team, then we all go to support. Or if we both are done, we try to play scrimmage. Or if but those are like that, we will decide that depending on how the things go. Okay. Then one thing, the roster. We tried to get a competitive roster last year in Jacob's team. We have a great team with a lot of good kids and really good players. Most of them ACNL, E64, MLS Nest, ACNL, I think I say everything. And when we go there and we play with Newcastle, it was like, whoa, those guys are good. Then that was a challenge. I think we played really good soccer, sometimes better than other. The page and the level in Spain is really high, and that's a great experience for the kids to improve. Then when they're back home, all of them play like in a different pace, like making the decision making is better, it's faster, and they enjoy in Spain living like soccer 24/7, and I think they grow a lot as players, and also they are lucky to enjoy other food, other experience, other kids, other language. And even in the team, like they have to communicate with maybe a local guy that is Spanish and doesn't speak English or speak not great English, and they need to develop some communicative skills. But you know, soccer is universal, no? Then I'm telling you a lot of information, and I will ask, like, you feel free to ask me whenever you want anything. Then those are pictures from other years, and we went through the itinerary. Yeah, I want to show you like what is included, what is not included. This is important, like check this. Then one thing I want to check is like the international flight is not included, okay? And some people ask me about it. And when we say about the lunches are not included, is these 2 days that we go to Barcelona, those are not the lunches included. Out of that, all of them are included. And also, when you stay for 10 days, maybe you need to do laundry, and that's not included. And about the insurance, the players have an insurance for the tournament that cover whatever happened there. But I recommend getting like a travel insurance or something just in case. Okay. And also, we are lucky that during our stay in Spain this year, we have a game that Barcelona is playing whenever we're there. Then another game that Girona is playing, another game that Espanyol is playing. Then we will have the chance to go if you guys want to go. Last year, we went to Espanyol, was wonderful. I love it. It was so beautiful. Girona, we had the craziest rainy day ever. Do you remember? Oh my goodness. And Barcelona was a good game, but to be honest, the main Barcelona stadium is not working yet. Like the Nou Camp they're working on it, and the stadium, the one that they use is the Olympic Stadium, is not that, they have like the track and field ring, and it's not that close, and you don't see the soccer as well, but as in the other one. But it's watching Lewandowski or watching Yamil Laman, or then it's good. It's good. Then I went through all these. One thing I want to tell you before I keep talking, I want to listen to Carly and Jason then about their previous experience last year. Jason, you want to say something?
Yeah, our experience was fantastic. We really, well, it was our first year going, so we weren't really sure, what to expect. And but Mateo's how the trip was planned was really, really awesome. I mean, you get to see the city, you get to see the La Liga games, which I mean, that was amazing. And then the level of play that you're playing is, my son Wes just loved it because you get to see. I mean, it's pretty cool to go and play with teams from all over the world. So, and then when you're playing those teams, some teams you beat and then other teams you get beat bad. But you get to see the level of play, and it really was pretty incredible to see how, big clubs are playing, and he really liked that. So we had a really good time, and hotels were awesome. Everything was just a great experience from start to finish. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jason. Carly wasn't there. She sent her family. You trying to unmute?
I'm trying to unmute. Can you look and see if Jacob is trying to get in?
I don't have anybody trying to get in right now. Like I don't have anybody waiting.
Okay, because I called Doug and I asked Doug to put Jacob on. I sat at home and I got to watch because when they played Newcastle, it was live streamed. So I was up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning watching a soccer game. And the Newcastle kids were giants compared to our kids. The goalie, according to Jacob and Doug, was like 6'1", 6'2". And they've never seen a kid that big. And they were straight out outplayed when they went against Newcastle. I know they won one game. I believe they didn't they tie one game, won one game, lost one game.
Yeah.
And then they lost in their qualifier. But Jacob loved it because it was constantly the challenge. You all pushed them way more than they expected. And that was the biggest thing. And that wasn't his first, that was his second time to Spain. The first time was for one of the soccer camps. And the fact that he gets to experience the culture, the more he's there, the more he's falling in love with the country. And he expects a higher level of play. That's why he doesn't care that he's missing the President's Cup here in Washington State, because he knows he's playing at a higher level when he goes to the MIC. And for him, that's more important, because he'd rather be challenged. Like when he went to Argentina, he's like, Mom, the kids in Argentina, they play like they're playing in Spain. He goes, you have to be Johnny on the spot. You can't sit and think. You have to make that one touch. You have to do tick-tocky. You got to do all this really, really fast and hard. You got to talk on the field. He's like, when Newcastle, he goes, they talked, but they didn't talk. Everything was hand signals. So if you didn't know their hand signals, you didn't know what play they were making. And you get all those different experiences. The more you play with internationally, the more you learn the different the different styles, the different way people play. That's all I know. And he enjoyed it.
That's great. That's great. Then, do you think, Jason, let me ask you, do you think that that helped Wesley to her average level?
Yeah, I mean, when we came back, he was, I mean, a lot of times just seeing things you haven't seen before makes your play better. So, and it gives you ideas and, you know, I guess opens your eyes a little bit. So yeah, he came back, and I think one of the biggest things was with the trainings that we were getting at Espanol, and then, you know, then the trainings was at Marset. I can't remember. We went up north and we trained with them. I mean, the trainings were, you know, even the trainings were at a different level. So you get that and you come home, and he was like, man, it's totally different coming back here. He's like, I miss it, you know? So yeah, it definitely helped his play a lot, you know, and made him start asking good questions about how he wanted his trainings to be. And then, you know, where did he want to go with his future? And so, yeah, it was really great.
Good. Thank you. You guys have any question before we keep going? Anybody? No? Okay. One thing we want to tell you is like, we don't get all the players. Then we have a group of coaches that check all the levels, and sometimes say like, oh, you better wait 1 year or you're ready to come. Then we get people that is like ready to play. And out of that, if we consider that your kid is ready or you're ready, what we do is like, this year we're working with a travel agency that is called Gole Tour. This travel agency is focusing sport tours, soccer tours, and they make a deal with ACNL, with all the clubs, the ACNL clubs. They're taking all of them to Spain in March, and just to take them to Spain a lot. Then this is the company that is going to be in charge of like payments and all this stuff. Then if you will get an email soon, and I will let you know like, hey, you've been approved. You're gonna get an email from Gole Tour, and the day that you get the email, I let you know. Then the payment is split. First time we do like a $300 payment for every person that is going. Then imagine that you're going with your kid and you're two, you will make a $600 payment for the spot for the first part. And after that is a split in payments, like 3 payments or 2 payments or however you want, but it has to be paid by the beginning of the tournament. Okay. Then this is just one thing I want you to know. And I don't know, more or less is all the information. I don't know if you guys want to make any question. I know some people ask me to stay to get in Spain better, like sooner, or stay further. We are flexible, like we're happy to help. You're looking for an experience and stay whatever, we're happy to help. There are other places that you can also stay longer and being a resident or something like that. But basically, this is the idea. Oh, one more thing I want you to know is like we play most of the times in turf, most of them. But if you are 2011 or your team is 2011, there are 2 players 2010 that are allowed to play in this level. Then imagine that you are part of a team that is 2009. There are 2 players 2008 that are allowed to play on this team. Okay, I want you to know that. And if it's 7v7, that is the 2013 and 2014, there is only 1 player 2012 that is allowed to play there. Only 1. Okay. Then that's it. I'm gonna ask you before we keep going, can you send me in the chat, not to everybody, only to me, like the name and the age of your kid? Just the name and the age, please. If it can be full name, I appreciate it.
Mateo, are you going to address the code of conduct that you're adding in for parents and players?
Yeah, I was going to talk about that. When like one thing is important is like when you agree to join this project, you go under PSI and you represent PSI. Then one thing we will ask you to sign like a code of conduct, nothing crazy, just go enjoy, respect the coach, and be supportive. Okay, that is a little bit further than that, but this is the idea. This is the idea. And did I answer, Carly? Did I? Yeah.
Yeah, because the biggest thing is as parents, I know American parents versus the European parents, we're a lot more vocal with our children.
Yeah, it's like por favor. Sorry. Like there is no like local supporters and visitor supporters. Like if there is a guy crazy yelling there, nobody knows where this guy is coming from, and then nobody cares about him. You know, it's different about that. But I think people is respectful and supportive. Like in the video, like between Barcelona and PSI, just last year we're all together and everybody supporting, and it was. But yeah. And as I say, and thanks for telling me, I like. Once you represent a team, one of the goals of this team is being a good example.
Are we okay to start booking our flights? Do you feel like we're safe to that point, or should we wait?
Yeah,
until we get that email?
Every situation is different, but yes, you are safe. But if you guys gonna go through any special individual situation, we're gonna stay just after. But yes, you are.
We're gonna stay in Paris after, but I think that's the plan because we have to stop in Paris anyway. So
sounds great.
But yes, we were trying to look at flights and trying to figure out if we were safe to start booking them or if we should wait a minute.
Yeah, no, you're safe. One thing in Spain is like maybe if you go this Saturday, it's more expensive than if you go the Thursday and you enjoy these 2 days. The only thing is like maybe the kids are gonna miss more school, but that's up to you. I think like maybe they miss school, but they enjoy other experience that is going to be life-changing, you know.
We're actually going to convert Hudson to a partial homeschool for a month or 3 weeks or something, and hybrid schedule. So because it's too hard, I took him hunting for 10 days, and his grades, I mean, it was so hard, and he just couldn't keep up, and it didn't make it easier, and it didn't make it as fun either for him. Like, he's stressed out all the time. So
he was worried about soccer while hunting.
He was worried about school, but yeah, soccer too. Oh. But yes.
Yeah.
If you're going to do with the travel with your kids, I know with our school district, if you give them 4 to 6 weeks ahead notice, they'll give you all the kids everything they're supposed to do before they leave. And then, or they'll sit there and they'll give you like they'll give them special assignments. Like my kid Jacob got excused from a history class because he had to write a report on Barcelona and the history and
cool
experience there. So usually if you give the schools not more than enough headway, they'll make plans for it. So therefore when he's traveling, all his work will be done and he doesn't have to think about it.
Yeah, we'll look into that. That's good to know.
So,
one thing that is important that is new this year is like if you are not from the United States as me, and if you come as a tourist, I'm not a tourist, but if you want to come as tourist, they ask you for an ESTA, and it's a paper that you ask the government for. Then they create this for 2025 in Spain and Europe. Then I'm gonna give you all the link for you to do this, but you need to be approved as a tourist. That is not gonna be a problem, hopefully. And your passport, you need to be a passport that is not expire, and it's not gonna expire in the next 6 months. Okay, then that's important. And if you need to do it, doing the passport takes 6 weeks at least. Then do you guys have a passport? Yeah.
Yes, Hudson still. His is expired, so we're working on it. We already started working on it, but we realized it was expired.
Yeah. Good. Great. Then is everybody tests the name and the age? Julian Jackson is 13, but what year were you born? Please let me know what year were you born. Any question, guys? Brian, Aiden, any question?
Yeah, like, should I be applying for him next, or what should my next step be for Aiden?
Okay, then I want to talk to all of you. I want to go through all general things. Every situation is different, but I call you, like I can call you, we can talk after, or I can call you tomorrow and we talk about every single situation is, but I want you to know about the team, and that can make it, that can be like a slow. And then as soon as the team roster is close, we're gonna have a meeting, maybe during the weekend in the morning to have the local kids, the Spanish here, and the Eden can know his teammates, or Hassan can know his teammates or whatever. Then, for example, like for the 2011 team, there are 4 guys that went to the Donosti Cup last year, and they're really good, and they're gonna keep us, like what we do is like, imagine that we have 10 players here, but we don't have we have like a lot of forwards, not enough defenders. So we have a lot of defenders, but not a lot of, then we balance with locals in order to have like a good team, no? Then as soon as we close all this, we will have meetings to talk about, like for Aiden to talk to them or whatever. And also I'm gonna call you soon, and one of the things I'm gonna ask you is like how you want the number on the shirt, on the uniform, and what numbers you like. Then these numbers is first come, first serve, then you're good. You're good. Okay. Good. What else? Any other question? Juan Rodriguez, I need to know what year were you born? Oh, Julian, thank you. Okay. Yes.
This is me asking, how many boys from the 2011 are coming back that Jacob played with last year?
From last year? Maybe there are two that don't know yet. Jacob for sure. There's another two are going with their team, the original team. And I think that's it.
Okay.
Okay, then guys, I don't want to take your time. Any question, Tiffany, Dennis? No? Okay, then Merry Christmas to everybody. Let's keep in touch. I will talk to you soon, and I hope you have a great time, break, enjoy life without soccer too the next week. And that's it. Let's keep in touch. Okay.
Thank you.
Brian,
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Bryson,
Ciao.
gracias. Merry Christmas.
Thank
Feliz
you.
Navidad. Jason, adios. Carly, adios. Dennis, Tiffany,
Thank you. See you.
adios.
Safe trip.